Hello everyone. Today we are privileged to have with us Mr. Subodh Samle and Mr. Nitin Sawan, who are representing Mumbai Dabbawalas Association. Mumbai Dabbawalas Association are burdened on for their Six Sigma service quality. Hello sir, welcome to OPEP IIM Raipur. Sir, could you briefly tell us about your logistics and delivery process? How it works?
Yeah, the skill building goes, we are 5,000 Dabbawalas delivering to around 2 lakh Dabbas or customers every day. That counts to around 4 lakh transactions every day. That's 2 and 4.
Right.
The Dabba is built and delivered, and every Dabba also comes back. So it's 4 lakh touch points, it's 4 lakh deliveries. This is logistics about it.
And sir, how do you ensure that the right box is get delivered to the right destination? Is there any system?
We do have a coding system on it. It's just not picking up the Dabba and the same person delivering it. We have different laps in between.
Okay.
A person picking it up has to put it at a particular place for sorting, and then it takes care of the traveling. Another person comes here in picture. Third person may come picture when it reaches the destination, and the fourth one who takes care of delivering it at the destination, the final one. So in this process, there is exchange of hands of around 3 to 4 Dabbawalas, you can say. And it's very rare that a Dabbawala picks it up and he's the only one who delivers it.
So could you describe a typical day in a Dabbawala?
Yeah, rather we do have this program in which people do come and spend a day actually with Dabbawalas. Here to tell you, a Dabbawala starts around 9 o'clock in the morning. He starts collecting the Dabba from different areas. If, for example, we are at this area and we are 3 Dabbawalas here, we start a collection. We do it and come to a sorting point around 10:30. After collection, 10:30 we start the sorting and wind it up at around 11:30, and all 3 of us would take different chunks and start traveling. Or maybe one of us would retain here and do the deliveries for the areas which are coming. And 2 of you may go there and reach your destination by around 11:30, 10:30 to 11:30 you can say. 11:30 again you have to sort things out there, half an hour of sorting. And around 12:30 you start getting back to the destination of it, getting to the destination, the actual ones, and deliver it before 1 o'clock. But to be very precise, if you are cut short of time, at least by 1 o'clock.
And same process is for coming back to?
Yes, it's a back process, reverse process here. At 1:30, 1 o'clock we have the lunch, and that ends up at around 1:30, quarter to 2 o'clock at the most. We start the back journey, in which Dabbas are collected, empty ones, come back to the stations by around 3:30 you can say. The reverse journey starts till 4:30, 5, and then delivery is done till 6 you can say. And here it's slightly relaxed this time because we don't have any deadline to go. As far as 1 o'clock is deadline, we have to deliver by 3 hours.
Sir, how do you describe what are your core competencies and values that drive your success? How do you keep your employees motivated? Not employees, as you say, they are your business partners. How do you keep them motivated?
Right, it's the income that a person generates from a business, and to keep yourself motivated as a business person, the one thing is their money, in general, if we speak. But here for Dabbawala, it's just not money, it's more than money, being a part of Wakari sect. As we discussed a lot on it in the presentation, they belong from the Wakari sect and they have some virtues, some principles, some virtues which they follow. And one of which is Andan is Mahadam. That's the donation of food is the biggest donation. So considering that thing, they have to deliver to a person who is also a security guard and also to a person who is the CEO. So apart from that, apart from the commercial aspect, they have to keep this thing in mind. And as a business person, they do that because their roots are from Wakari sect. They have to have a balance of it, blend of it.
So you charge very base around 400
to 800 rupees. Again, that comes back to the same thing. We have to deliver to everyone. So if we increase the cost, people may opt out of it. And ultimately, we won't be able to serve them. That's the reason we have kept it quite low, and we do not increase it with respect to the inflation.
Then how do you ensure your operational costs is minimized so that this whole operation is...
For that, you see the basic things like we use hand carts. Hand carts need very less amount of investment. We use local trains 0% investment.
Yeah.
Yes, monthly expenditure is there for the monthly passes, but that's quite low than hiring a vehicle and investing into fuel every month. There's no fuel, no technology, no big offices to maintain, no clerical staff to pay salary. So the operation cost is basically low.
So, what are the challenges do you face in your day-to-day operation, and how do you overcome?
The various challenges, right from handling the customers to handling getting through the city
Traffic.
and managing in the infrastructure. So to precisely tell them, first one is unpunctual customers. We discussed a lot in the session. I'll just point 3 here. Unpunctual customers. Customers should be on time, because if they don't put the dabba ready on time there, consecutively it will affect the deliveries ahead. So customer has to be on time. We have to face delivery issues like traffic, crowded trains. Previously it was just a luggage compartment, which was a general luggage compartment. Everyone gets into it, a person with luggage. For that matter, even a person without luggage with a single handbag can get into it. Only if the TC catches him, that goes. But here, nowadays the scenario is different. We've got a specialized coach which are reserved for Dabbawalas. That becomes slightly easier nowadays. But still we have to cater with the crowd through which we have to take the crates over the head, dabbas over the shoulders. So that's one of the challenges.
So what are your future plans?
Future plans would be surely retaining the legacy first of all. That's the prime most thing, because everything and anything revolves around us. I'm here today. I start with what it was and what it is now. The gradual change that we have seen, but the core thing of delivering dabba has to be there. And if you see, it's labor oriented, so it's very difficult for people to maybe take it ahead now. For young dabbawalas like Nitin, it's feasible now, but as he grows up, or a senior dabbawala who has a child of 18 years old, 25 years old, he's an engineer. He would not think of going and delivering a dabba. So that's the challenge we have.
Yes.
We need to create some more opportunities for younger dabbawalas, for their kids, and to take this legacy ahead. We are planning to retain it and branch out in other businesses, but surely stick to our core, that's logistics. So to name a few precisely, we have Future Group, who is tying up with us for delivering of their purchased goods by the customers. We have started with the delivery of organic milk. We are sole distributors for some companies there. We do deliveries for organic vegetables, for health juices. So today Dabbawalas are just not into delivering dabbas, they are into different logistics solutions. That's a core thing. And maybe the next one would be food. We may get into food industry.
So as of now, you're handling around 400,000 transactions every day. Do you think at your current capacity, this can be increased, or do you think it is highly optimized?
Yes, increasing numbers, you can see them. Because in olden days, if you see, people used to eat outside. Nowadays also they eat. But youngsters like you, if you go to a gym, dietitian would suggest you eat home cooked food. And that's where the need arises again. So there are no chances as of now that the demand would decrease. Demand would keep on increasing. And the only challenge would be getting the manpower to do it. So we'll try to reduce the labor rather. It's a laborious job, and maybe that's the most prominent reason why people won't opt for it. So we'll have some means through which we can reduce the labor, so that we don't face a challenge to get the HR, the human resource.
So you explained to us that you use minimum technology. So do you think implementing technology in terms of your delivery process, or optimizing, having some information system, centralized communication system, do you think implementing technology can improve your process?
As of right now, we can say anyone comes with the solution that why don't you have vehicles? Why don't you have stuff which makes you faster on the roads? But in a situation like this in Mumbai, the crowded trains, forget about trains, about the traffic, it's very difficult to get through a vehicle. At times it's very difficult to get through a cycle also. So forget about a vehicle. So we think that's the apt medium right now. But we would like to reduce it through some means in which they'll have to take it on themselves. Like we'll reduce the labor of putting it over the head, putting on the shoulders, making the bicycles more techy here in sense of making them speedy and making them more resistant or efficient to carry more dabbas. That's what we can do.
Sir, now can you shed some light upon your initiative that have you taken, Share Your Dabba?
Share my
What is
dabba,
all
yeah.
that?
Yes, we do have this small video which talks everything about Share my dabba. This was taken ahead rather a year back or so, and that was liked by so many people, because ultimately that video, if you see, that touches a lot, and that itself has so many people saying that we want to have a sticker. So we do that, we have to upload it on the website, and people see that and they call in for the sticker. Social media helps a lot in this case, because one-to-one going to the customer and telling them that we are starting this initiative, would you like to go for it, would have been difficult. But when they see it, that okay, this is what the result of this campaign would be, or rather is, they immediately tell us bring the stickers. It was much easier because of social media, and we're trying to expand it. It's limited to a very particular area now, but we're trying to expand it. It's not happening now just because Dabbawalas themselves can't take out that time and go and feed the street children. So there are NGOs who are involved in between. So Dabbawalas have their own process, but in the intermediate course, when there is a sorting point, the NGOs come in, they take the dabbas, they feed, and they have to bring back the empty dabbas again, and keep it back. At times we have also tried not to take the complete dabbas, but taking the food that is remaining into different parcels. That becomes very tedious and time consuming. Initially, as an individual, I may have thought that do you think leftover food should be given to a child? That might be a thought in your head, but when I see it, I would make it a point that tomorrow when I come to my office, I would tell my wife or my mother or my sister maid that please pack in 2 more rotis and some more sabzi, so that I can just have a sticker there and pass it on for the child. So it's gradual, that will take time to have it more on.
So it is a great initiative.
Yeah, it's a great initiative. People liking it, and we too are happy that we are able to take it forward.
It was nice interacting with you.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thanks.